Alright, so I did make that. That might be harder getting down, actually. If I fall through, I'm falling through. What is up, everybody? My name is Adam, and I am in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the United States. This is Wells, Goodfellow, St. Louis. The crime rate here is 680% more than the national average. Crime in here, Wells, Goodfellow, is 98% more than the rest of St. Louis, which is already, you know, the homicide capital. Really here to talk about dangerous cities. It's abandoned buildings. So what I'm gonna do, guys, put away my camera for a second because it's been out for a little bit and I want to keep a low profile. Yeah. So this is the building here and it looks gorgeous. And it's kind of the buildings I like the old Victorians. It has like the archway entrance. I saw two different entrances, so I believe this is was an apartment complex. It probably was a single family home. Very wealthy St. Louis couple way back in the day. It's all brick. Looks like maybe, you know, early 1900s. But I think I've caught this back area here. And we're going to be trying to get in. We're hoping that I can get in from the back or from maybe one of these lower doors over here. I mean, we're fairly close to a pretty popular motorway, so you can probably hear it's Jennings Street, kind of near Martin Luther Boulevard. I don't know what's going on here. This looks like another abandoned. Yeah. So there's a few options out here. I think I saw a window open there. I don't know how I'm going to get behind there. But I haven't scouted this out at all, so we're seeing this for the first time together. Yeah, so I saw a window right there. This is quite a bit to pull back, though. But you know what? I mean, I feel like that one works. We've got some, looks like these are family homes. They look a little bit abandoned, but I think they're lived in. Yeah, I think they're inhabited. Let's see if there's another window here. It maybe is more accessible. No. All right, we're going to check the sides. It's a very big building, though. It's like a mansion, a St. Louis mansion. All right, guys, so I'm going to try and pull some of this brush away and get in through that window right there. So I'm going to have to check out for a second. All right, guys, so I did get in that window. But, yeah, it's in pretty bad shape. This is probably among some of the worst I've seen, I guess. And you can see this thing is just toast. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything I can step on. I'm gonna check off for a second again. This is a stairway there. Stairway up. Stairway down. It's just toast, isn't it? Alright, I gotta check out again. Alright, so I got some better footing here. I just jumped from there to here. But the big nice windows. This place would have been gorgeous before it just completely fell apart. You know, most commonly with these places, it's a fire. This old medicine cabinet here. that is a bath. So this must go into the bathroom. So we've got a few options here. Like the whole house is like going sideways. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just all like sinking into the ground. Holy smokes. Look at it in here. Basement. So this would have been a bathroom, obviously. Sinks there. What is that? Is that a coding system? It's a home security system. So that's got to be from what? 90s? But I would say this building was built in the 1900s. And then over time it became apartments. That's my guess, just because there was a dual entrance. But you can see, guys, this one is just destroyed. Like, I'd love to get upstairs and like try and find master bedrooms and stuff, but I don't know, this one's just in rough shape. This is, you gotta watch your footing in this place. See these blinds, maybe 90s, 90s vibes there. Oops, sorry, I just fell through a second there. Actually, you know what? It's not even worth going in that room. I thought it would lead to upstairs, and it doesn't. So yeah, it's just not worth it to go that way. So I'm going to change course. Closet. I don't know what that book is up there. It's like a map of St. Louis. Hampton Inn. Is this a Hampton? No way. Let's see if there's a year on this. Missouri. See if I can find a year. Year right there. June 4th, May 23rd, 1997. Hampton Inn. Huh. I can't see how this was a Hampton, but maybe somebody that worked at the Hampton Inn. Yeah, this one's really rough inside. Alright, looks like I might be able to go upstairs there, guys. So this is just, cupboards. Looks like that's Christmas wrapping paper. Tools. Maybe somebody tried to redo this and then they're just like, nope. This neighborhood too is Wells Goodfellow. And this is a really rough neighborhood. So it could be a combination of, it's kind of a creepy little stairway there, huh? It could be a combination of the area. I can't imagine that too many folks would want to live in an affluent house in an area that's quite obviously struggling. I wouldn't care. Sometimes when you're in these places, you don't know what noise is coming from the outside, and you don't know what noise is coming from the inside. So it looks like there's one beam holding this together. Look at that. It's just absolutely, utterly destroyed. Like if you look over here, that bath just fell right from the second floor to the first floor. Yeah. I think this is one of the worst ones I've seen inside as far as condition. It is just toast. Just 100% wrecked in here. So I was contemplating traversing this, getting on that step over there. I don't even know if it's worth it. Alright, so I did make that. That might be harder getting down, actually. If I fall through, I'm falling through possibly 3 floors. Look at this. Absolutely wrecked. I'm actually, you know what, I'm surprised I made it as far as I did. This ground is sinking beneath it. This is a woman's shoe. Can't place the time on that. I can't even place the decade. Bathroom. We already saw the bath. Yeah, this place. I think that's an aquarium. Yeah, it's for a fish. When did we start doing that? 90s? When did we start keeping pet fish? Look at that. I can see from, okay, so this is the roof. So I'm on the second floor right now. I can see down to the first floor, and I can see down to the basement. From the second floor of this abandoned building, I can see all 3 floors. That's kind of something I don't see a lot. I mean, you see it when you're going through abandoned houses, but it's not super common. So I was going to try and go around there and into that room, but honestly, like, why? A lot of this place has just kind of been the same. Looks like that would have been the porch right there. So it would have been like a nice porch outside, good natural light, big windows. Big windows are common in the 1800s, more so than in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. This exposed brick would not have been brick, so it would have been this red plaster that had all that. Even though exposed brick inside is just so pretty, I think. But that's more 2000 vibes. Alright guys, well, we're gonna make our way back down. Wouldn't it be crazy if the fish was still alive? Nobody's here to feed that fish, but it survived like 40 years in there. Yeah, like, this one a little disappointing that there's not more artifacts to look at, you know? It's just so wrecked that, like, there's just not much to see. Because you got to be careful, like super careful of your footing. And a lot of these things that I'd like to check out, just like, I'm not going to step there. I'd go right through. You can see that this is just like gravity's just sinking this into a big hole. So this house would have to be demolished. And then you'd have to pay to get it demolished. And then, I don't know what's in there. That's got me really curious. All right. No, I could jump. I mean, is it worth it? Let's see if we can see it from this side. That's behind all this. If I jump though, I'm afraid that I'm break that ledge there. Oh, but there's brick underneath. All right, so I was able to jump that. It's nice because there's brick underneath this, but going back, sometimes you only think about going forward. Oh, this is just so unique. I don't know if you can see those. It almost looks like classroom chairs. Like, what were they using that for? I can hear all kinds of folks outside. It's kind of tripping me out. So yeah, like I can't even tell what this room is supposed to be. Like I have no compass on this house. It's just so wrecked that like, I don't know, maybe a guest room, maybe a bedroom, maybe an office. I don't know. It's not gonna open. Let's see if we can see inside anyways. It's just like decrepit. This room right here doesn't even have a floor. You see the door and then boop, no floor. Might be able to see a little bit more over here. Yeah, there's another bath. I think we've already seen that bath though. See that? That's another bath. So that counts 3 baths. So this would have been a 3 bathroom at least, and full baths because they've got the bathtub. So at least 3 baths in this place so far. Must be more. Because if I've seen 3 baths, there's so much rotting in here that there's got to be more baths. So yeah, so I just jumped back over there, came down here, and then made this turn over here. We're kind of going back where we came from. That's one of the baths I already counted. Yeah, we already came in this room. I think that's a fridge. Actually, or a filing cabinet. Yeah, we already came in here. Cupboards. See if we can see those chairs again. Look almost like school chairs. So I don't remember how I got. What the hell is that? Oh, I got there through there. Alright, so I have to climb over that again, and then in through there and out through the bushes. Because honestly, guys, I don't think there's much to see here. There's some china here. Let's see if I can make my way up here. Alright, I might have to jump, so. Alright guys, so I am back outside. I made it through this beautiful brick, what would have been an absolute mansion. This one absolutely wrecked inside, but it would have been gorgeous back in the day. That's it from this one. I'll see you guys in the next video.